Those two occasionally. That's not good, I guess. Yeah, I can't do it.
All right,
Yes.
6 o'clock, we'll call this meeting to order and pledge the flag, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you for coming. Need a motion to approve the minutes from the regular business meeting, December 16th, 2024, and a special meeting, December 23rd, 2024.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Agenda amendments. Don't believe we have none?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Organization. Resolution number 2025-01- Organization of Board of Supervisors. Motion to approve the resolution number 1.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 What is that resolution?
For reorganization tonight for 2025. So the resolution is number 1, first one of the year.
Thank you.
All the appointments, thanks. All right. And then I will turn the meeting over to Mark. He will be the chairman for 2025.
Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome. You want
Oh, no, I can stay right here.
yeah, I got a mess around. I got a mess.
Okay, welcome all. You guys all have an agenda there? The first motion is to appoint Lisa Valmont municipal secretary.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, appoint solicitor, motion to appoint the Knox Law Firm and their attorneys as township solicitor, rate schedule on file.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Welcome back. Appoint engineer Matthew Jonas, township engineer, an alternate rep to the Erie County MPO.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Appoint Tamara Cass, zoning administrator.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Appoint code enforcement officer Joe Whitmer.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, appoint employees, approve wages and benefits. Motion to approve, appoint James Chase, Timmy Lyson, Regina Irvin, Andrew Fox, Michael Hannes, Deborah Yagaman, Joe Malinowski, Jeffrey Mathias, Michelle Nesselhoff, Joseph Pazzarotti, Daryl Sayers, and Dan Wilder as township employees for the 2025 with a increase in wage.
I'll make a motion of 3%.
I was gonna motion 2.5 because that's the COLA,
What is the COLA?
cost of living increase.
Yeah.
Because I know there's like a CPI, there's a Social Security, there's so many different ones out there, I'm not sure what we typically run with.
When I read anywhere from 2.7 to 3.2, some of them over 4. I don't know how to make heads or tails of it, but it's just based off what I read, so I guess.
You were gonna say something, didn't
What's that?
you? Tim was gonna say something.
Well, I was just gonna say, the cost of living adjustment is just a term used, the index that you use, whether it be Social Security or CPI or whatever, those are the specific indexes. So whether it's Social Security or, all those rates that Tony mentions are in line, the rates that Jack mentions are in line. I mean, those are all what we're seeing within our clients, anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5.
2.5 to 3.5, or is it what?
I mean, that's the range that I've seen thus far
Okay.
this year. It's all within there.
Well, I guess we have to decide then.
I guess I was thinking 3%.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't thinking anything, that's what I came up with when I was reading, so, I mean, 3% is okay with me.
You want the second, don't you, Mark?
Yep, I can, and you're welcome to second it too. You just don't have to vote on it right now. I'll second a 3% raise.
The average for Social Security is $1,706. That's the average from the lowest to the highest paid people. And they only do 2.5.
Yeah, that's what I saw also, Joe. Social Security, now I don't know what that means. But
That's according to the federal government. It's 2.5% is our cost of living. I don't know if anybody out there, I don't think any of you guys are on Social Security, Jack might be, but that's what they're saying inflation was, 2.5%. I've been coming here for 12 years and you guys have, not just you, I mean, you haven't been there 12 years, Tony hasn't been there 12 years, but the board has always put more money, and I don't think that's right. The average person, the taxpayer, aren't getting the raise what you guys get, meaning the government, not just you guys, I'm not. I just like to voice my opinion, no.
thank you,
But that was the cost of living according to Social Security.
thank you.
Is that what it is? Is that the cost of living according to Social Security? Is that what it is?
What Social Security is saying is that it costs 2.5% more to live in 2020. It will cost 2.5% more to live in 2025 than it did in 2024.
That number was up to 8% 3 years ago with COVID, right? And that's why we gave a general, we followed that number as it was in past times. And I personally would agree that 2.5% would be more than fair, especially since many taxpayers are not seeing any increase. Or not.
Oh, yeah, doesn't have to be done down. What do you want to say? Want to stay the course?
Yeah. Okay, so I have a motion and a second at 3%. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Nay.
Where's the 3%? Next.
Motion to appoint McGill Power Bell and Associates, LLP.
H.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Okay, H is all eligible employees are entitled to a pension according to the township pension policy. Pension to be set at,
What is it now?
I'll make a motion at 100 per employee for 2025.
I'll second.
An increase.
Increase.
And that would take it to $9,000 a year.
So it was 8,900, okay, yeah.
Yes.
I'll second that, a $100 increase. All right.
Any questions?
It's $100 how often?
A year
A
It's a
year?
$100
increase.
increase.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Aye. Okay, now, motion to appoint McGill Power Bell and Associates LLP as the auditing firm to audit the township's financial books and records for 2024.
Motion to approve?
I'll second to approve.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Aye. Appointment to the vacancy board. Motion to appoint Dr. Jason Crilly to the vacancy board.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Tax collector, warrant tax collector. Commission for real estate tax collection for 2025. Motion to warrant Summit Township elected tax collector Deborah Cameron to collect real estate taxes for 2025. Commission to be $4.16 per parcel. Do I have a motion?
No motion to approve?
I'll second that motion.
I have a question.
Any questions?
Any question? Is that in regard to the letter I sent you guys for the compensation for the next 4 years? Or you're just doing 2025?
That,
Just doing 2025, is that?
Yes.
Okay, all right, I'll wait till the end.
Okay, thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Aye. Commission for Streetlight District collection for 2025.
I'm at it.
Motion to reaffirm tax collector Cameron's commission for streetlight collection at 2.5% of collection monies per ordinance 2004-01.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Local service tax collector, motion to appoint H.A. Berkheimer, Inc. as the LST collector, commission rate to be 1.8%.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
What's their percent again?
1.8.
Thank you.
Yep. Can you guys hear me all right, or?
Yes.
Yeah, I just didn't hear.
That's all right.
Thank you.
Set treasurer's bond, motion to set treasurer's bond in the amount of $2 million for the year 2025.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
And that'll be right, Jack, you're just gonna,
Yes.
okay. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Select depositories. Motion to approve resolution 2025-02, banking. Motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
What is the resolution for? I mean, it's not spelled out.
I know it's not spelled on that.
Here.
It basically opens it up to all depositories in the Commonwealth, and located in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania shall be named as bank and depositories for the Township of Summit for the year 2025. So pretty much opens it up to all banks in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Set meeting dates and times. Motion to designate the regular meetings for the Board of Supervisors for the first Monday of each month at 6 p.m. and the third Monday of each month at 4:30 p.m. When Monday is a holiday, meetings will be held the following Tuesday. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Accept mileage reimbursement rate. Motion to establish the 2025 mileage reimbursement rate to be equal to that as established by the IRS.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Any questions?
What has that gone to?
I think it's 70 cents
76.
a mile.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Is that a change or the same amount?
No, I think it went up a little bit.
How much?
Nickel,
Nickel.
5 cents, yes. Approve PSAT's conference attendance. Motion to approve attendance by the supervisors and authorized employees at the annual PSAT's conference and to reimburse for hotel mileage, meal expenses if applicable.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Appoint FEMA representative. Motion to appoint William First as the township's coordinator for PA Emergency Management Agency.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second that.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Appoint ECTCC delegate, alternate 1. Motion to appoint Lisa Vallemont as delegate for the Erie County Tax Collection Committee with Michelle Nesselhoff as alternate.
I'll make that motion to approve.
I'll second.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Appointment to the Sewer Authority. Motion to approve or to appoint Chris Fetty to the Sewer Authority, term expiring 12/31 of 2029, and to appoint Randy Knoll to fulfill a term expiring 12/31/28.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Appoint Water Authority member. Motion to appoint Sid Schaefer and Chris Grabler to the Water Authority. Chris would be a alternate. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Appoint Planning Commission member. Motion to appoint Christopher Friday and Ronald McElberry to the Planning Commission, terms expiring 12/31/28.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Appoint zoning hearing board member. Motion to appoint Robert Stewart to the zoning hearing board, term expiring 12/31/2027.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Appoint STIDA member. Motion to appoint Brian Hiles to the STIDA, terms expiring 12/31/2029.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Any
Last
questions?
question.
Yes.
Will these appointments be set out somewhere so we can get a hold of it?
I don't
Will
follow.
it be published anywhere?
I don't,
Oh,
when
yeah.
it comes to the STIDA,
I'm not sure if they're on our website or not.
I'm not sure either, but if you'd like.
We have the information.
A list of them, be more glad to get them. Zoning and planning are on the website. I'm not sure about STIDA.
We can get it.
Yes, they are.
Are they?
Yep.
Okay, they're on the township's website. That's
All
all.
of them?
Yep,
Majority of these names are new people or reappointed, already existing.
Brian's a reappointment.
They're all reappointments. for
Chris
back.
Greenberg and Randy Knoll.
Randy Knoll would be the only new, well, Randy and Chris Gragler would be new appointments.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Bye.
Aye. Okay, new business. Motion to approve or deny resolution 2025-03, repealing resolution R71-1, establishing a recreation board. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Can you explain that change?
Get your second,
Yeah.
get your second first.
Do I have a second?
I'll make a second on that motion.
Okay. Tony, do you want to take that?
I don't, either way, you want me to?
Doesn't matter.
Go ahead, you tell.
Okay, so the rec board approached the board of supervisors as to the responsibilities, and we went back through old paperwork, and the last resolution for the rec board was from 1971. And reading through it, appointments were to be made equally from the township and the school district, something that hasn't happened in many, many years. So they're repealing that ordinance and they're going to freshen it up.
So how many members are on the board?
There were 5. And the supervisors are going to look at, you know, a board versus a commission, versus volunteers, as committee volunteers. And like I said, just kind of freshen it up because it was from 1971.
So there's 5, the new one will be 5 again?
We don't know yet. Like I said, they're going to take their time and see, you know, how we can make it work.
Better.
Yeah, it could be 5, could be 7. Typically an odd number so that you don't have a tie when there's a vote.
Will it be a maximum?
No, I mean, there doesn't have to be. Again, we have no details, other than, you know, this was an old resolution, a very old resolution, out of date and not being followed at all for years. Not by just this board. I mean, it started a long time ago.
So this resolution eliminates the current board, it does not yet create a new board, which is why those details have
Worded a little bit differently.
Well, no, it repealed resolution R71-1, which established a rec board.
Right. So the new one, we don't even know what it's gonna be, so we don't approve
Yes.
that one yet.
No,
Correct.
this is just repealing the existing one, and come up with a new one later.
Yep,
Thank you.
need a vote, Mark.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Okay, turn to page. Motion to approve, deny resolution 2025-04, use of 2025 liquid, county liquid fuels funds for road maintenance materials.
I'll make that motion to approve.
I'll second.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve or deny Resolution 2025-05, records disposition.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second that.
Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any old business, Lisa?
No, sir.
Land development.
Nothing.
Mr. Solicitor.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, bud. Engineer Jones.
Just a couple quick few things here. Our MS4 public comment period for our pollution reduction plan for Walnut Creek is currently underway. It's running from January 3rd till February 3rd. And at the February 3rd meeting, we'll have a public hearing regarding the plan where I'll review it and we'll take any public comment at that meeting as well. I got a call from the county. Jeffrey Cooper from the county regarding our Picnicana Park grant application. We applied in June for $100,000 to help cover the cost of the project. We've gotten $200,000 from the state. So I spoke with him for a few minutes. The county executive has interest in the project. He's going to review it further and they'll hopefully be here relatively soon. And then last grant update. Our Old Zook Road DCED grant application, I got a response back from their analysts. They're currently in the process of analyzing that one. The earliest we'd know of any award would be in September of 2025. And that's all I have for tonight.
Any questions for the engineer?
I just want to make a comment about the road maintenance. They've done a great job.
Thank you. They've been working hard. Supervisor Lee.
Well, having a pretty good winter event since Thanksgiving. We're all getting by. I ain't crazy about the cold, but that's what we live with. Everything's going well here at the building. Not too many problems. Normal complaints. That's all I have. Thank you for coming.
Tony?
Well, like Jack said, things are going fairly smooth. We've had a few mechanical problems over the last couple of weeks, but we dealt with them. Guys are just moving along, keeping everything cleaned up, and really happy. We get a lot of attaboys about the roads, especially compared to our neighbors sometimes. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, we had one of our streets department members pass away over the holiday season, so we're down a guy. You know, we brought in a young guy this year. Glad we did because he's working out really well. Was ashamed to lose 27-year-old, veteran of the township, 27-year veteran of the township. Tough shoes to fill, but guys are still kind of in shock that he's not with us anymore. Miss him dearly. But the guys that picked up the slack were, we run 2 4-man crews typically. One crew starts at 4 a.m., they go to noon. The other shift comes in at 7 a.m., they work until 3. They overlap. Usually guys get back in around 7. And then if the trucks need some work, we've got guys to work on them and guys able to continue plowing the routes. It's been a lot of long days lately and the guys are doing super. So, public input.
Yes, question, Mark.
Yes.
2 people I know on Harbor Creek called me and told me that our trucks were out there plowing in the Thanksgiving snow again.
That was me out there with them, helping them. Yes.
I don't know who was driving, but why were our trucks out there?
I had a 1-ton truck out there helping Harbor Creek, and then they came over and hauled our JCB loader over there, and we worked with them. Michael Hannes was over for about a half a day helping. You know, when it's a state of an emergency and our neighbors are struggling big time, you know, I just felt as though it was our place to help them, and they were very appreciative.
So who paid for the time of our employees being over there?
We did,
Summit Township?
yes. Yes.
And did the other supervisors know about this? Were they under
Yes.
a unanimous decision?
No, I knew.
Okay.
And they've done plenty to help us.
Yeah, they've been out here during the summers working with us, helping us out when we need help.
I
And
know when you guys did the pavement, it was a 3-township thing you told us when you rented the building and you worked in each township.
yep, it's nice to be able to work with our neighbors.
That was an approval thing there, the summer job, everybody knew what was going on, that was
This was a state of an emergency job.
just asking.
Yep.
Somebody said Summit Township trucks out there, I'm like,
Yep,
I don't know what's going on.
yeah, we were trying to do whatever we could to help them out at a time of need.
Yeah.
So I have to get out.
Yeah, sure. Or you can just stay there, we can hear you.
Yeah, okay, so I am here on November 19th. I sent a letter to the supervisors. The wages, compensation for the tax collector position, elected tax collector position for Summit, or any tax collector, has to be set by February 14th of this year for the next 4 years. Once it's set, it can be changed. So I am asking, I asked for 2.5%, but now I'm going to ask for 3%. So cumulative each year, so real quick calculations would be, because it's different than the letter I sent you guys. 2026 would be 429, 2027.
Hang on.
Sorry. And we're talking how far you carry out the decimal points, so it could vary. 2026, 429, 2027, 442, 2028, 455, and 2029, 469. And I also am asking for the street light. I get 2.5% of the street light collections now. That's been in place for 20 years, so I would like that to be increased to 10% too, please.
And how do we do that through,
I'll put it on the next agenda.
Yeah. Is that by ordinance?
that's what I was.
No,
Resolution, I think, isn't
The
it?
resolution?
I think it's, is it a resolution?
We'll figure it out.
All right.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We all got your letters, we did read your letters. I mean,
It's amended.
we're fine with it, you know. It's just that we had to do the one tonight,
Yeah, that's
not
fine.
to put you off.
So will you have another meeting on this for approval, or what do you do?
The next meeting, she'll put it on, is that what you're saying? In 2 weeks, we'll go through it and approve it.
So the January 21st meeting? Okay, then I'll be here. Also, you've always covered generously my state convention, wherever it may be. Is that a line item in the budget, or we just go?
yeah, it's tax collector costs.
Is it like continuing education or something like that?
Hmm?
Is it like continuing education or something like that?
Well,
Well, I mean, it's under tax collector.
Okay, but it's a line item in the budget.
Yes.
Okay. I'm done, thank you.
Is there any other public input? Do I have a motion? Go ahead. Paul,
There's a lot of building noise. Does anyone know what that is?
where's that at, Paul?
I hear a building noise. I wonder if you know what's causing it.
The heater's running right now.
It's the
HVAC unit.
heater,
Heaters?
heater running, yeah.
oh, that, yeah, the furnace kicking off now.
Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.